You've been the game, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SEO, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. With features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
You guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel. And today we are going to be doing a stream on British Railway. And I will just mention before we start, I am still recovering. I still have a slight cough. It hasn't really been bad today. I haven't really coughed that much, but I do still want to keep my talking to a minimum just to try and help it. Obviously, I'm not saying that I haven't coughed. I have, but it's still there. And about an hour ago or so, I started to get a bit of IBS pain as well, a little bit. It's still there now, but like it's not as bad as it's been. So we're just going to stream and just see what happens, basically, and just hope that basically a bit of a distraction is all we need, basically. So yeah, that is what we are doing. Thank you, by the way, Bennett, so much for for the gifted membership. Why is I've never seen that animation before, but that's cool. And then I'm guessing we're gonna get the alert, are we? There we go. Well done to Hamburger for getting it. Congratulations. So yeah, that is what we are going to be doing today. And yeah, obviously if it gets a bit too much, then I will just end the stream. You know, because, you know, well, I don't want to be in pain while I'm streaming, do I? So yeah, we're just going to stream, see what happens. If it gets too much, then I can always just end the stream. Anyway, let me go ahead and tell you what we're going to be doing as I get the music going as well. There we go. Obviously on Twitch, you'll hear a very fitting song, although I kind of would have liked to have been about a week ago because it's a bit irrelevant now, but it was very relevant last week. And let me show you what we're going to do. You're going to think I'm crazy, but well, we're going to do the cuffly route. We're just going to see how much we want to do until we get bored of it. That's basically what we're going to do. I'll obviously give you guys the link to join as well. I've got my controller as well, so I can just try and chill out while I'm doing it as well. But yeah. Oh, my chat window's just disconnected. That's fantastic. Yes, I did say how I'm going to be a little bit mad. But we're just going to see what happens. Is this going to want to load up anymore? Okay, for some reason my Roblox isn't loading up now. There we go. Yeah, we're doing cuffly to cuffly. Why not? Oh, I need to... Right, there we go. Let's pull out of the siding. Let's do that. Like yesterday, I'm not really going to read chat. I'm just going to chill out and do some driving, really. Not really pay attention to chat. And just try and relax as much as I can. Maybe recline my chair a little bit, bring the mic a little bit closer. And just chill out. Okay. I don't know what the keys are on my controller. I do more streams like this. Oh, that's it, hitting into the buffer. Right, X to open the doors. And then Cuffley. Start rate. I suppose I can interact with some buttons like this, but yeah.
Welcome on board this regional service to
Black screen
Cuffley.
issues. What do you mean by black screen issues?
Calling at Ashby in Kirkside, Wallsend, Ive, Norrington, Hume Heath, Astley, Forestdale, Freston Junction, St James Park, Leeton, Merion,
No, I'm on
Whetstone,
my PC,
Abbey
but I've
Road,
got a
Longbow,
controller
Russell
linked up
Lane,
to my PC.
Broomfield, Merion, Leeton, St James Park, Freston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hume Heath, Norrington, Wallsend, Ashby in Kirkside, and Cuffley.
Good song, this.
Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Ashby in Kirkside.
What's the horn? Right, that's engine. I don't know what my button is. Does it really matter though? No.
We will shortly be arriving at Ashby in Kirkside. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
turn the chat off as well, shall we? There we go.
This is Ashby in Kirkside. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is a regional service to Cuffley. Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Wallsend. We will shortly be arriving at Wallsend. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Always like the scenery going over this bridge. Seeing all the houses. We having this again. Thank you.
This is Wallsend.
Kind of like Tutti
Please
Frutti
mind the
that.
gap between the train
Thank
and the
you for
platform
following,
edge.
by the way. I know it's not Tutti Frutti,
This
but
is
it
a
just made me
regional
think of
service
that. I don't know
to
why.
Cuffley.
Who else remembers Tutti Frutti? I used to love them as a kid. Who actually came from that? I'm a psycho then. You know, I feel sorry for people that join the
Welcome on
stream,
board this
like new
regional
people joining the
service to
stream and thinking
Cuffley.
this is how I act. It isn't. Oh,
Next
what's
station
cancellation?
is
I don't know what cancellation AWS is. I haven't found that button yet out. Yeah, I feel sorry for the for those that think this is
We
how.
will shortly be arriving at Ive.
I had so many things on my screen I didn't even know what was happening. At least I should be stopping on time. I've undershot, but I'm on the platform. I mean, I needed to stop anyway.
This is Ive.
Like I said, I'm on.
This is a regional service.
I am on my
to
PC, but I've
Cuffley.
got a thing connected, and I don't know what the buttons are. Yeah, I feel sorry for the people that join and think this is how I normally act. It isn't. I'm just still recovering from about a 3-week cough I've had by now coming up, and IBS pain that I've had for a week as well. Life's going great!
Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Norrington.
Also, at the end of my trucking stream yesterday, I was starting to get a bit of pain as well. I was starting to feel it, like, as I was coming to the end of the second journey. And I ended it a bit earlier than normal. Otherwise, I would have showed you the rewards that I would have gotten for the thing, but... yeah. Tune. A happy birthday for tomorrow. I'm just not really trying to talk that much because it can cause my cough to get a bit out of hand.
We will shortly be arriving at Norrington. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is Norrington. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is a regional service to Cuffley. Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley, calling at Hume Heath, Astley, Forestdale, Freston Junction, St James Park, Leeton, Merrion, Whetstone, Abbey Road, Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield, Merrion, Leeton, St James Park, Freston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hume Heath, Norrington, Wallsend, Ashby in Kirkside, and Cuffley. The next station.
Come on, you can be quicker than that.
Heath.
Oh my god, this guy's literally running off McDonald's Wi-Fi. How good actually is McDonald's Wi-Fi? The hell? Who's triggered the signal? Oh my. I actually love if the entire regional tracks are actually clear. We're actually clear.
We will shortly be arriving at Hume Heath. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is Hume Heath. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is a regional service to Cuffley. Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Astley.
Still think that these couple of signals are very weirdly spaced out. One of them should be in the tunnels. Could you literally have like a quarter, like 3/4 of a mile as a signal block, and then you have the next quarter a signal block? At least half it out. Then you got another 3/4 there.
We will shortly be arriving at Astley. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Oops.
This is Astley. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is a regional service to Cuffley. Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Forestdale.
I'm not stopping in time, am I? Lucky.
We will shortly be arriving at Forestdale. This is Forestdale. This is a regional service to Cuffley. Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley.
So far, nothing is helping with the pain.
Preston Junction.
I'll be honest.
We will shortly be arriving at Preston Junction. Change here for trains to Norrington. Change here for tram and bus services to other destinations. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is Preston Junction. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Change here for trains to Norrington. Change here for tram and bus services to other destinations. This is a regional service to Cuffley. Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley, calling at St James Park, Leeton, Merrion, Whetstone, Abbey Road, Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield.
So many
Merrion,
reds.
Leeton, St James Park, Preston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hume Heath, Norrington, Wallsend, Ashby in Kirkside, and Cuffley. The next station is St James Park.
I mean, the pain is still there, but it's not really getting any worse or better, though. Kind of just staying the same at the moment. Yeah, it's true. But at the same time, it's not really getting better, though. You sent me a text, hold on. Literally just what you said on stream. I still am trying to alleviate it, though. Obviously, when you're lying down on your bed, you're kind of like opening up the, you know, your stomach a little bit. That's kind of what I was trying to mimic, but I don't know. Oh my god, I actually don't know. I can't pay attention. Thing is, there's just so many people in front of me doing the exact same thing, and this is just gonna get insanely delayed. This is why I like being in front, because it just feels like whenever I'm behind someone, I'm always delayed.
We will shortly be arriving at St. James Park. Alight here for Soup Park.
And I often find myself waiting more than actually doing the actual stream. Like, I'm not trying to say like it ruins the stream, but like it kind of like causes it to miss out a lot of the action. I think it's probably the right way to put it. You just keep going. Don't slow up. Just keep going.
This is St. James Park. Alight here for Soup Park. This is a regional service to Cuffley.
I mean, if they're waiting for me to go, I appreciate that, but
Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Leeton.
no, you didn't. You did it to purposely troll me. Thanks for that. Bloody wonderful. Is it 35 or
We will
30?
shortly be arriving
35.
at Leeton. Change here for trains to Ashdean, Avonhill, Belmont Green, Bridge,
Oh.
Norrington,
Jesus
and
Christ, I had a major lag spike
Victoria
there.
Docks.
And my entire PC just freaked out.
This is Leeton. Change here for trains to Ashdean, Avonhill.
I can't do my
Belmont
punch graph
Green,
anymore. I have to put it down.
Bridge, Norrington, and Victoria
We're going on
Docks.
to
This is a regional service to Cuffley.
going on to engine tracks now. Thank you, Kimmy, for following on Twitch, by the way.
Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley, calling at Merrion, Whetstone, Abbey Road, Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield, Merrion, Leeton, St. James Park, Freston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hume Heath, Norrington, Wallsend, Ashby in Kirkside, and Cuffley. The next station is Merrion.
This is probably where I'm going to get most of the delay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, my controller just ran out of battery. This is going to be interesting. Can I change them in time by the time I get to the station?
We will shortly be arriving at Merion.
They're not even putting it the right way, are they?
Tremendous!
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. They were putting it the right way, they just didn't want to work. Charging in the morning.
This is Merion. This is a regional service to Cuffley. Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Whetstone.
I think I might terminate this service when I get back to Leeton.
We will shortly be arriving at Whetstone.
Just because my IBS pain isn't... It just isn't getting better, but... At least at the same time, it's not really getting worse, is it? And yeah, I would rather just try and rest it off tonight, to be honest. So I think I'll terminate the route when we get to. I mean, I'm fine at the moment, but yeah, I think I will end the stream a bit earlier when we get back around there, obviously.
This is Whetstone. This is a regional service to
Which will be
Cuffley.
what the game suggests. 6 minutes, I say otherwise. Yeah, I think I've told English I'm not going to race tomorrow.
Welcome on board this regional service to
Which is very
Cuffley.
annoying because obviously tomorrow is the season finale.
The
Like,
next
there's
station
one
is
more round in
Abbey
XRS and
Road.
I haven't been able to race for the final 3 rounds. I even did a bit of commentary actually, because we had a
We will
race
shortly
last
be
week
arriving
that
at Abbey Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
that didn't have comms. And originally, I need to emergency break this. Originally, I was just gonna have the coverage just as clips of the race. But after I finished it, I was kind of like, I'm not even near the car marker. As I finished, I was like,
This is Abbey Road. Please mind
this
the
race
gap
isn't
between
really
the train
providing
and the
context,
platform
you know,
edge.
is it?
This is a
And that's
regional
one thing that I
service
kind of
to
want in
Cuffley.
race highlights is context. So I decided to just very casually just try and talk over the race and just provide some context. And it kind of needed it as well because it was when Liam won the Division 4
Welcome
championship.
on board this regional service to Cuffley, calling at Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield,
Which was good for him.
Merrion, Leeton, St James Park.
Yeah, that
Preston
joke is just
Junction,
old. I think everyone knows the
Forestdale,
answer to that.
Astley, Hume Heath, Norrington, Wallsend, Ashby in Kirkside, and Cuffley. The next station is Longbow.
Onto a station that has the same name of one of Stampy's old helpers in his lovely world. If you know who I'm talking about, you are a Stampy OG. Well, in 10 days, it's the 21st of November. I don't know what that has in relation to Wicked. Also, has anyone heard how much Ariana got paid to be in Wicked? I think it was something ridiculous, like £40 million. And I think Cynthia only got like 4. It was ridiculous. Like, I know Ariana, you're like, I know she's a superstar and everything, but come on, that is just ludicrous. Like, Jack Black wasn't paid that much
We
to
will
be in the
shortly
Minecraft
be
movie.
arriving at Longbow.
There must have been a typo in there or something, like 4 million, yeah. I mean, it's still ludicrous, but, you know, that's more believable than 40 million. Come on. Exactly. You can't just pay someone more just because of their celebrity status, you know? I know that's, you know, that's what's going to be getting them the income, you know, in the long run of the movie, but come on. You can't just base that, you know, you can't just base off that.
This is Longbow. This is a regional service to
I'm not
Cuffley.
peeling well. Problem is, I'm not a banana though.
Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Russell Lane.
I have actually been hearing some stuff about the Wicked's storyline. Apparently, the characters Glinda and Elphaba apparently have the same boyfriend. Yeah. I don't know how that works. And also, apparently, out of the entire movie, Glinda actually ends up being like the wicked one.
Watbury Castle.
You know, I think that's another thing that my parents are telling me about, you know. Apparently Glinda is actually the bad one, Elphaba's the good one. And I'm just like, well, I've watched The Wizard of Oz. It's very different. And apparently in the second one, there's supposed to be like a marriage between like either Glinda or Elphaba with that person as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Glinda, because obviously I think Ariana and whoever it is playing, I think it's Bok. Obviously they're dating in real life now.
Russell Lane.
So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was them two.
This is a regional service to Cuffley.
Hate that relationship, because right, listen to this. Both Ariana and the actor that played the thing, they were both married. Okay, they were both married.
Welcome on board this regional service to
They left their
Cuffley.
respective partners to get together.
The next station is Broomfield.
Like, that is just, I don't even think words can even express how bad that is. Really makes you question loyalty, doesn't it?
At Broomfield.
An interesting fact that I did find out though when I was when I found a video of like famous birthdays or something, like celebrity birthdays. Apparently, Ariana and Jeanette McCurdy, obviously from Sam and Cat on Nickelodeon, or Cat Valentine from Victorious, Sam Bucket from
Broomfield.
iCarly.
This is a
They
regional
both have the
service
same
to
birthday,
Cuffley.
although Jeanette's a year older than Ariana, and it's 3 days after my birthday.
Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley.
That must have been interesting when they were filming Sam and
The
Cat,
next station
having
is Miriam.
basically the two main stars with the same birthday. One's just a year older. think this dropped to like 15 or something. Yeah. Jesus, this is laggy. Are my graphics on full? Okay, that cough made my IBS back up a bit.
We will shortly be arriving at Merion.
Okay.
This is Merion. This is a regional service to Cuffley.
Yeah, I'll end the stream when I get to Leighton.
Welcome on board this regional service to Cuffley. The next station is Leighton.
I just don't know what's going on. Like, some days I feel fine, and then it's just like it gets bad the next day. Like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, you know, the cough I can kind of understand, but everything else is just weird. Like, it honestly just makes me wonder if I should just take a week off streaming. Like, even if I'm feeling fine, just take a week off. Like, a full week, like a full 7 days. To literally just rest. Like, don't do any work whatsoever. Even if I'm feeling fine. Just don't work at all. But I don't know. I don't like not doing anything. It's boring. Like, I've been playing today, and I've been fine. You know, I got FC26 this morning, was playing that fine. What was I doing this afternoon? Mainly just admin stuff. Yeah, I actually had a bit of a way of how I got that. And it wasn't using CD keys, because it's still actually out of stock. Right, I'm gonna terminate my service here. Essentially,
this is
on Steam,
Leighton. Change here for trains to
I had
Ashton,
a bundle
Avonhill,
thing
Belmont Green,
to get both
Millbridge, Norrington,
EAFC 26 and
Victoria Docks.
25.
This is a
And if I
regional
got it,
service
then I
to
would have got a
Cuffley.
discount because of the bundle. Plus, I already had F1. Oh, sorry, I had FC 25. So it was about 20% off, and so I think the total came to about, I think it was 47.99. Now, it wasn't in stock on CD keys, but I had a very good idea of what it could have been, because It was in stock for the EA app, just not on Steam. However, the price to get it on the EA app was $48.99. So I don't know if it, like, I don't know if the £1 would have been different if it was available on Steam on CD keys as well, or loaded, I think it's what they've now called it. Yeah, I basically found out that it was actually, in theory, £1. Well, I'm gonna say theoretically, because obviously until it comes back on CD keys, I wouldn't know. I got it £1 cheaper than what it could have been. Honestly, though, I don't really play Ultimate Team. I kind of just like chilling out on the career mode, really. I sort of play a goalkeeper career mode, and honestly, I don't know if it must be a problem with my game, because I started a career at FCSB, which is a Romanian football club, okay, in Superliga. So I selected that as my team, went through the setting up. It put me in English Football League 2. And I have no idea why it did that. It put me in League 2. So I'm basically playing with League 2 teams that are about maybe 2 stars max with a 3-star team. And I think like the first game we won 4-1 because I honestly, the first goal I let in, it was going up and I pressed X, which is the button that you need to do to try and grab it. I was still getting familiar with the controls. I went to grab it, my keeper just jumped up and then it just went into the goal. It was so weird. Yeah, I just plays the goalkeeper because I just like diving for it and stuff. Well, for me, it's Y to rush out because obviously I use a Xbox controller, and then obviously B to punch. Obviously the right stick to dive. I'm getting familiar with it. The only annoying thing is that I don't know how you can turn off that overlay. That's the thing. I don't know how to turn off the overlay. And I've actually got some really good settings as well. So it makes the games a bit more quicker and I get faced with a lot more shots, which is what I like. It keeps it a bit more interesting rather than just sitting around for 6 minutes and not doing a thing. But yeah. Thursday is supposed to be a Roblox stream. So yeah, it'll be next Thursday regardless if I do stream or not. But yeah, tomorrow won't be a stream. I think I pretty much made that clear. I'm gonna take a day off. Obviously, like I said, I don't know about Thursday. I don't know about Friday. I think Friday afternoon I'm gonna be doing something. I was gonna stream in the evening if I was going to anyway. But if I'm feeling alright, I might join Dweller because it was quite fun joining him. I'd say. I don't know. But yeah, moving into the rest of the week, I honestly have no idea. Like I said, I don't know if I'll literally just like take a week off streaming and just try and get better. I don't know. But anyway, if you did enjoy the stream and you obviously want to see more, then obviously make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchy.